Hi guys, I'm Maria from Ukraine. Tonight I'm streaming for you from sunny California, San Francisco City. I love you all. And tonight you've got me all for 1 hour. The topic for tonight will be 7 questions to check your compatibility with a Ukrainian lady. It's going to be hot. I've tried to pick the most important questions from all the questions which people ever can ask each other's on the first date and even after living for a while together. So tonight I want to ease your life, save your time and nerves, and help you to realize if you are really compatible with the lady even on the first date. For the newbies, I would like to introduce myself, and I think a little story about me will tell you everything necessary you have to know about me and how my story with the match guarantee while searching for my love partner a few years ago began. Guys, little bubbly saying hi to you. Yay. So guys, tell me please, how are you today? Tell me hi in the chat. You should tell me which city and country you're writing to me from tonight, and you can ask me anything which you consider to be important in the terms of relationship with beautiful Ukrainian woman and family values in general. Guys, first of all of us at Ukraine Dating.tv channel would like to thank all of our loyal customers and followers, because without you, our launch last year would not have been so successful. So thank all of you very, very much. We would like also to share with you that our growth goal for the 2023 is to hit 40,000 subscribers. So now to meet our goal, you continue support is key. So we ask you to spread the love by sharing our channel in your social media and tell your friends and colleagues. The more you spread the right knowledge about Ukrainian women, about relationship, about the right values, right seeds, and the uh, roles of a woman and a man in a family, which are mostly traditional, and they may help the majority of you to understand what is the difference between a woman and a man, between a husband and a wife, and what are the key uh, secrets to create a beautiful, harmonious relationship where you're not fighting like two aliens from different planets, but you are cooperating, you love each other unconditionally, and you accomplish, uh, combine each other's values and characters for better, because together you're stronger, right? And I've gotten exciting news in 2023 as well, guys. We know that you like watching our live stream here, so in YouTube, but some of you prefer to read it instead or listen it. That's why now you can hear and see amazing Ukrainian ladies' advice in your favorite format. It can be video, podcast, or article. The choice is yours at ukrainedating.ca. So you're welcome on board if you would like to know more about a mysterious, beautiful Ukrainian soul and about relationships in general, because nowadays there is so much wrong information, guys, about the family values. Everything is ups and down. And who else, if not people with the right values, can share with you the key to happiness, as there are many happy Ukrainian women all around the world. There are many happy husbands who have married Ukrainian women all around the world. And if you want me to share with you some of the recent matches who found each other even in this crazy, difficult, so to say, unbelievable time of the world, still they found their love, true love, even during war. So the most important is for you to do your job, your inner job, and register somewhere, at least match guarantee, or uh, probably visit our Ukrainian Zoom speed dating events organized by us. And definitely you will not lose anything, because it's easier to search for a compatible person in a surrounding where the women are ready for marriage, where they are serious, they are loyal, they are checked, and where the men are definitely also realistic and ready for marriage. And I didn't find many agencies, or especially dating websites. I don't trust that, guys. I'm sorry, honestly, from my own experience and experience of my loved people and friends. And I didn't find anything really reliable except a place like Match Guarantee. So if you still struggle to find a partner, though it's so individual, definitely all of you have your own time, your own place, and your own partner, because you're individual with your personal skills, individual character, and values. But I know that if you put matchguarantee.com/register in your search bar, definitely you will get a free matchmaking consultation, and you will see your potential chances with Match Guarantee. And probably you will receive some answers on your questions and piece of advice individually to your case. All right, guys. So while you're telling hi to me in chat and gathering all together, I also want to remind you that who would like to add me now by live camera. If you want to talk to me face to face on camera here, simply type the Streamyard link in your browser. Uh, I'm going to share with you the Streamyard link right now. But make sure, first of all, you must be verified, which you can also easily do by following the simple steps described in a little description below this video. And you can talk to me about Ukraine, Ukrainian ladies, current events, ask some questions, share your experiences here and now, and or in any other video. You must have 10 minutes of your time, a microphone, a camera, and definitely we will have a beautiful, productive time together. Let me share with you my uh, StreamYard link for tonight. Okay, 1 second, please. Here you are. All right. So, guys, let me start talking with you and checking your questions, probably checking your chat, and then I think I'll be fine to start our main topic for tonight. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So guys, hello. Tell me please, what are your expectations for today? What is your results for today? Have you tried to register in Match Guarantee, or have you visited Zoom speed dating event? Any of them? Yeah, and if you had some results, because any result, no matter you think it's a positive or negative result, you cannot always evaluate if it was a negative or positive. Every result, if you, even if you tried and didn't find someone from the first time, is a result anyway. So it trains you to start. The most important is to start, which is difficult for many people, and even more difficult to continue, and the most difficult to finish. So if you did some steps in your life, you've got everything. You are a successful man, um, you've got good relationship, plus or minus, with yourself, with your family. You've got stability in your life and social life. Everything is so fine, but you are just missing someone really beautiful, kind, for example, right? Tender and smart as you are, someone compatible, someone with the same or very similar, at least, way of thinking like you do. I mean, mentality and very similar values. It means what you like in marriage and in life is very similar to what she likes in marriage and in life, and what you cannot stand and what's difficult for you to accept, because all of us people should definitely have friends, right? Being just very kind to everyone and ignoring your own needs, ignoring the way like people treat you, just helping everyone and not getting any good responses also, and unconditional respect and love in return doesn't work, right, in life. So share with me if you have tried everything but still you cannot find the right one. Maybe together we will find the answer, what's going on exactly in your individual case. Because now I'm getting a degree of a coach. It's a good addition to my psychological degree. And I realized that um, we don't help people when we give them piece of advice. We just do job instead of people, and we may even harm them with our help, right? Because only you, your soul, your brain knows what is individually good for you. But all of us have some limiting beliefs. Me, everyone, someone more, someone less, I also work on myself with professionals as well, because yeah, this is how I supervise myself and upgrade myself. um, it's important at least to understand what kind of beliefs you have. If you don't want to work with psychologists, you're not ready to work with the priests and some mentors, a good thing for men, I think, especially for men, but also for women who are very thoughtful women, right? Is to start with a coach, because in coaching you can find out together with a professional your limiting beliefs, what doesn't work for you, what kind of thoughts of yours about yourself and probably thoughts which you heard from other people have influenced on your failures, what kind of thoughts and fears bother you to move forward and be even happier person, and as a result to attract the best person into your life, not just for an experience but for happy life together. So we will talk about that if you want to. I have many things to share with you, but let me say hi to all of you and I will start our topic for tonight. I'm reminding you, my beauties, the topic for tonight is 7 questions to check your compatibility with a Ukrainian woman. We will talk only about the most important questions, right? Tonight, Walkhawks was the first, so welcome on board. Thank you for joining us back. Though it's written a new member, I still remember you. You were with us before. You see, I remember you guys, even your stories. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Maria, and everyone. Welcome, dear. How are you tonight? Where are you writing us from tonight? Tell me, please. What? Привіт, Maria. Привіт. Thank you for helping us and always supporting. Thank you. Who is here, my dear friend? Tom Ramsey, my best friend. Hi, sweet Maria and gentlemen of Match Guarantee. Hello, welcome. I hope your plan is going on in the right way with the best of it. with your beautiful lady. I wish you all the best, Tom. You can always talk about your news. I'll ask some questions because I'm a woman, I'm a Slavic woman, and I understand how we women think, what we women want, though we are all individual, but this channel is created to talk in general, right? Because we cannot here individually check everyone's case, as we're so individual and it's so beautiful. But we can give you an idea how to treat a beautiful creature, what is an instruction to a woman, right? So it will be easy and better for you both, and you will have win-win situation in your life with your woman, so both will be happy. Hi, our international health coach. How is it going? Oh, you see, you're my colleague, but you're a health coach, and I'm just learning to be a life coach. Welcome on board. Привіт, Maria and gentlemen. Have a nice day. You're having a ribeye steak. Good boy. Hibachi dinner. Hope all is well with everyone. Thank you so much. Yes, our guys are telling to each other some beautiful things. Some happy for you, and some are jealous. Okay, that's so cute how you talk, guys. I wasn't planned, I'm starving, and so okay, guys, I'm here in case for you. So if you have some questions to me according to our topic, I'm happy to answer you. I will tell you today only 7 questions. We've been talking, guys, about some of them before. As you remember, I used to give you 30 questions, and we had 2 different streams to cover all the important moments and all the important topics, which will give you an idea of a person sitting in front of you. Because when you want to get married, it's not only about flirting, it's not only about impressing each other's and acting up to each other's expectations, or just trying to make an impression, the best impression of yourself. Sooner or later, there will be a moment that you both will have to take off your masks, and all of you will see the truth, because even the best manipulators among women and men in the world cannot play too long. You understand? It's our psyche, it's our brain. They cannot play all the time. Other person will get crazy. And there are some cunning questions I've picked for you from 30 and more questions, which you can talk unlimited on all your dates in future, even after marriage, because it's important to have dates only for you and her, without kids, without mothers, fathers, mothers-in-law and fathers-in-law, just you and her. Some quality time together, hobby, restaurant, maybe something artistic doing together, anything what your fantasy goes to. But time together is important. You will have a lot of time to talk with your beautiful woman about many things, to ask many questions, to get to know each other's better. But before marrying a woman, definitely you must talk at least about these 7 questions. It was not easy for me to pick them, because if you check any psychologist or life coach, all the gurus, and mostly, of course, I trust only the paid resources, right? Special professional courses and so on, professionals in their fields. As an internet, you can find God knows what. Sometimes useful, sometimes you can just divide into 2 that information, and still it will be doubtful and not exactly matching you, or not checked information. So I try to make the questions in a way that you, while asking these little questions, which I made wide and a little bit cunning in a nice way, you can ask while asking one question, get to know answers on a few of your questions, because the questions are big, they are wide, and they are made in the way that you will get to know the most important details within the shortest period of time. Your date should not look like an interview, definitely, right? You're not in a prison, you're not hiring someone, so definitely you will enjoy time of each other's. And first of all, it will be an impression from your look as well. Yeah, because no one has canceled this first sight love, right? Definitely attraction on the body level will be number one. We're still coming from the apes and all those stories, but even on the first date, or if you try to ask these questions within 2-3 dates, you can get plus or minus a picture of a person sitting in front of you. And even if he or she tries to lie, definitely you will see it, and I will talk about that in future. Also, how to recognize liars and manipulators, online, offline. It will be my next streams. I will give you some secrets and piece of advice, techniques. Today, still, you can use this technique and just ask the right questions. So you will talk not just about something like weather, beauty, and something you can talk later, which is not really important, but you will see if you at least have a compatibility. But don't judge a person after the first date. You will need some time to get to know each other's, right? But at least you will have an idea. Should you have the second date? Should you maybe meet again and start dating? Oh no. So thank you guys. Let me see. Yeah. Maria, you get me high. That's so cute. Thank you. Your flowers are still standing, Tom, in my vase. Wow, I think you presented it with so much pleasant feelings. I believe in those beautiful energies. Otherwise, they would have died long time ago. Yes, Bubbly appears. She's telling hi to Jacob and everyone. Yes, some of you are not appearing for a few days already. I think Bubbly is angry, but it's okay. Our Juan is having sushi. Bon appetit. I'm happy, guys, that even while having a busy life or a break from your busy life, you still visit us. I really appreciate. Hello, Maria, InfoSeeker. Wow, you look amazing. You must have had a great night last night. Ellen from Tampa, Florida. Thank you, Ellen. You're so cute. No, I was at home yesterday night. And I'm not proud of myself, but today I will compensate everything. I was studying, guys, because I want to receive this diploma of a coach. I don't want to harm people. I want to be professional or not to do anything at all, right? So I had to study. How is Tampa? How is the weather there, guys? Oh, Jacob, good. Jacob always asks very important and serious questions. You cannot run away from Jacob. He doesn't like just talking. Good, Jacob. You're like a real man. When you were with Magic Guarantee, Maria, how many men did you connect with? Estimate. Okay, look at, I knew that Jacob is waiting for me with a a specific question as always, so I cannot run away and I cannot turn here or there. Okay, for the ones you didn't want to match with, what was the main reason? Thank you, Jacob. You don't let me lie or escape from the answer. It's really very difficult to talk about personal experience because I trust you, but there will be many more other people who don't know me very well and who don't know us yet. And I know that trust is gaining nowadays very difficult with time. But I know that the majority of you have been with Match Guarantee or at least Ukraine Dating TV channel for a long time. So I think you've got already an impression, at least the first impression or even the second impression about me, the girls who stream here for you and our channel and Match Guarantee agencies. So I think I've met around definitely more than 10 men in Match Guarantee. And it's including the fact that mostly I was living abroad and I was in Ukraine, very rare, because as you remember, I was a flight attendant living in the Middle East and also studying psychology at the same time, getting my second degree. And I was so busy at that time, but I realized that, guys, even my dream was to travel to as many countries as possible without being dependent on anyone or anything. Still, I found out that when you feel good here inside, no matter where you are, with whom you are, what kind of surrounding around you is around you, even your parents who sometimes can be happy or unhappy, these are parents, we cannot shame them, we have to appreciate them the way they are because they gave us life. So they did the main thing and we cannot ask more from them. Maybe they don't have anything else to give us, maybe they have. It's difficult to feel happy even when you travel a lot and when you escape to many different countries from some painful feelings. And when I started traveling, I this is a pre-story to the Jacob's question. Don't worry, Jacob, I'm not running away from you, so though it's difficult. I thought I was happy being just a young, careless, happy, innocent, single, traveling, discovering the countries, world, living quite a good life with good standards, though it was very hard. It was taking all my time. And if in the beginning I was happy with travel and studying, being concentrated only on myself, my happiness, my beauty, and so on. With time, I started being happy even while traveling a lot, meeting very interesting, sometimes very important people and famous people in my plane. I realized that there was something missing, and I started searching for an agency. Uh, thank God I didn't start registering myself on the websites because mostly, as I know, as my own and some other people's experience tells, because I registered later after many years to double check my belief, is mostly for dating. It's difficult to find a partner with the same serious values, intentions, and readiness, realistic behavior and state of mind to get married. So I went to the first agency. Thank God it was not that bad, but still it was not what I wanted. They didn't have a very big database and choice of men. And I'm a woman who likes to choose. Be ready, guys, that every nice Ukrainian woman who has self-respect, good self-esteem, who knows who she is, she loves herself, but she's not like, bossy, she's not masculine, she's not trying to prove anything to any man, which is a very big problem. My secret to you, in Europe, in the West, and in America, I can see it, the conflict between feminine and masculine, between men and women. I agree with you guys, I understand how you feel. So I still always wanted to have a chance and choice for myself, and the first agency didn't match me. But the second agencies were just frauds, as I understood, and only number 4 agency, I think, was finally Match Guarantee, where they didn't have that chat. They didn't search for fake models who pretend to be wives, and someone instead of them is writing with you these letters day and night, and you don't even know who is writing to you, right? And I was a victim also when I was searching for a job of those places where they wanted a translator, and those agencies were also just frauds. It was a business for them again to already act not like a model, a model of life, but a woman who is on the picture or video taken a few days ago and pretend it's me who is writing to different men, but it was definitely not me, and it was someone else, a woman who even had no clue what's going on, and whom a translator was talking to. So the woman was just receiving presents, money sometimes, and definitely it made a very bad reputation about Ukraine. And I don't think Ukraine and Ukrainian women and all the agencies have to pay for that bad reputation, because these things existed, unfortunately, exist, and they will exist, not only in Ukraine, but everywhere, mostly in Asia, Africa, Latin America, everywhere, somewhere more, somewhere less. So my way to register with Match Guarantee was very hard, because it took me time and so many fraud agencies to find someone where there were no letters, only one email sent by a man to me, and then I had to choose if I want to meet a man or not, if he was serious, and he was telling me about an approximate date that he's going to be in Ukraine. Other way, I would have considered a man not to be serious, because, you know, guys, I don't like social nets, and I trust in real relations, real friendship, real relationships. So those men who didn't want to um, mm, tell at least an approximate date when they are going to be in Ukraine or somewhere else. Like nowadays, situation is different and difficult. Maybe there are other options to meet your potential woman, even through marriage agency like Match Guarantee, the real agency. Make sure that you will give an idea to women that you are searching for love, marriage, for serious relationship, and you are ready to come and meet her. You're not going just to leave your acquaintance and relationship on a stage of online dating, because it's an illusion, it's not realistic, and we women in Ukraine don't like it. So definitely we will forget you, and we will be, you know, we will be interested in someone else. So those men who were serious, there were around 10 or maybe more of them. When I was in Ukraine, I was meeting them, and every meeting was amazing. I think Match Guarantee was the only agency where I've never met an unpleasant personality, and soul, which unfortunately I faced in some other agencies, where men were unrealistic, they were common for God knows what, but definitely not for marriage. So when I was feeling that our connection was very good, usually I had at least the second meeting, the third meeting, to get to know each other's better. And of course, this intention was from both sides. When a man was interested, and I was also feeling interested to get to know a man better. But sometimes after the second or third meeting, after asking each other's right questions, which we are going to talk about tonight as well, I was realizing that those men were very, very nice. I couldn't pick on anything, even even with my character, but I had no feelings and connection with them. And maybe some of them also felt the same. It doesn't mean I was bad. It doesn't mean they were bad. All men I met in Match Guarantee, it were only decent meetings. Thank God, never bad intentions from their side or my side. That's why I like Match Guarantee. They check women and men on being well-mannered and serious. So this what happened with me. And usually when I followed on the third or second date, that we were more compatible as friends, we were discussing it peacefully, and still with some of them we were continuing our relationship. So I never had any kind of fight or very bad feelings from my side, and I hope from those men's side in Match Guarantee. It tells you guys about the quality of people this agency picks, both men and women. That's why it's important to be compatible. Jacob, are you happy with my answer? my God, it took so long, but it was honest, Jacob. I felt like I'm confessing to a priest. Okay, you. Inverse seeker. Look at this guy. Okay. Maria, I bet a lot of guys here away after you, but Bubbly Cat kept demonstrate because he wasn't you to choose wisely. Yes, definitely. Bubbly is my new cat, but I always had like cats in my life. I had 50 cats in all my life. Not at the same time, of course, but still. Thank you guys for your questions. Maria, I love your earrings. Thank you. I decided to try a dramatic style tonight. A little bit of drama. I know men love a little bit of drama. I like to give my girl blind. Wow, thank you so much. Okay. Mm. Okay, the seeker is also joking with me. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Tom Ramsey, I learned so much from you to help me treat my Xenia girl right. Thank you, Tom. Well, if you're thanking to me, it's the best thing I can do for you and everyone. Thank you so much. Yes, Jacob, I hope I have satisfied your taste and all your questions and demands. You can run, but you can't hide. Yeah, I didn't hide. I told you honestly, guys, how it happened with me with Match Guarantee. And you never know where will you find your partner and when. But you can try with this agency. At least everyone is checked. There are no scammers and bad stories. And really, like ugly situations, both from male and women side. Because I think the psychologists in Match Guarantee try to pick people only with serious values and education and some personal beautiful qualities. This is what I can say. Both. They check men and women. These people know. They know everything. So they are very smart, honest, and generous in the way of matching you with a partner. Unlike other agencies, where the majority of agencies just receive money for as many dates you have with as many women as you want, but they don't pick women according to your compatibility. That's a problem. In Edge Guarantee, the coaches and just beautiful people with values and experience, life experience as well, not only psychologists, can try to advise you someone according to your profile and according to your qualities and demands. What do you want? What kind of woman is most suitable for you? So they don't give you just 1,000 women to meet, waste your time and come back home alone, right? Without anything, neither result, no money, no happiness. But in Match Guarantee, they know how to check compatibility and they will just try to suggest you right people for you, and then it's your choice. Thank you, guys. Mm. How come there are never any flight attendants that look like Marie on my flight? That's so cute. Thank you. Very funny. Mm. Yeah, I know. International health coach knows everything. Okay. See you, Tom Ramsey. I'm going to start my topic for tonight because we've been talking a lot today. We've been answering your questions quite long. Everything from my heart, guys. Only with my best intentions. So I think I'm quite ready to start my stream. So if you don't have any other questions about Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, current events, and anything about us beautiful Ukrainian mysterious ladies, be so kind to let me start my topic for tonight. I think it's very important for you to remember at least 7 main questions to ask each other with her on a date. I'm mostly concentrated on men right now, as the majority of you, our viewers, are men. But you know, I cannot only care about women or men. I love both beautiful genders of this world, because I am sure that only together we accomplish and combine each other's, complement each other's. It's the right word. So some of my questions can be also asked to a man. They will little differ, but mostly I try to make it in this smart way that you can use these questions among all other 1,000 questions which you can find in any paid websites and so on, but which will give you the idea of a person in front of you as soon as possible. So number one question which you must ask a woman on the first date, and it will be absolutely a normal question, a tolerant question, and you will receive at least 2 answers on that question if you ask it right. Number one question, you can write it down or remember, because sometimes our smart brain tries to fool us and even bother us so, to in our goals. So if you think it's better for you to write down, because that's why I decided to give you only 7 questions, not 100 questions, but something you can remember and use even today. Please write it down if you feel so, unless you have a super memory. Number one, you always should ask a lady whether it's your first date, second date, or the third date, but the best is the first date. Even it can be asked online. And it will give you, from the first question, an idea if you match her, plus or minus, or absolutely no. And you will see that if a woman is genuine, honest, and realistic, or she is absolutely crazy, you know, or just she's nice, but she's not for you and you're not for her. So number one question is, what kind of man are you looking for? You can change it in a different way, but it's the same first question, like what kind of qualities do you like in a man most of all, do you prefer in a man most of all? So here you will receive, guys, minimum 1, medium 2, maximum 3 answers, which is very important, and you already can know if you should, you know, continue with this woman, or maybe you should think one more time. But definitely you always have to give a choice to yourself and a chance to yourself and a chance to a woman. Don't just block her or change your mind to meet her if you hear something you are not ready to hear. That's why there will be other questions to check your compatibility. So number one question is, what kind of man are you looking for? Or what kind of qualities in a man are you looking for? So you will receive both answers. So like, what kind of qualities are important for her to have? Maybe she wants a multi-billionaire, whether she is absolutely serious, or maybe she is absolutely unrealistic, because to have a multi-billionaire you also have to be compatible, right, guys? Because multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire, or any successful man also has a very busy life and his own criteria. So if a woman is serious and she's ready for that, she's really such an interesting person to talk to have love with, to make love with, and to share values with, maybe she's really worth that. But I don't think there are many realistic men and women nowadays. So before having very high demands, we must make sure that we really represent ourselves in the same level to be compatible with this partner emotionally, morally, physically, and intellectually, right? Otherwise, there will be a very funny story or misunderstanding, and definitely not realistic story. And definitely, while answering on that question, she may also give you even more information what kind of qualities she cannot stand in a man, right? And it's also a good tick for you and a good food for thoughts. So you will realize if you can continue with this woman or not. But always give a chance to both of you and don't judge from the first questions. Don't run away after the first question. So, guys, I hope you got the first question. It sounds very easy, guys, but we forget about this. A woman can also ask a man, what kind of woman are you looking for? What kind of qualities means are important for a man in a woman? And definitely we also want to hear what kind of qualities a man cannot stand. So we also will know if we match each other or not. There are not no bad people. There are just people who match or don't match us, right? That's it. Number two question is when you ask a woman during the first date, most probably because it's a relaxing question, there will be more difficult and serious question in the end, which you can ask next dates. So you don't want to stress yourself on a woman. You want to enjoy the moment of watching each other's, like enjoying romance and all these happy feelings. So the second question can also be asked on the first date, and you can ask her how can describe yourself while using, let it be, 5 adjectives. Definitely ask your woman, because a woman who loves herself, who knows herself very well, and she has some opinion about herself, maybe she has some achievements in her life, will tell you this even in 5 or 6 adjectives. Let it be 5 at least, right? She can always tell you her 5 main qualities, and I think it will give you an idea about her. For example, she will tell you, I'm smart, or I think I'm beautiful, and so on. So you will always see and hear through her talk, through this dialogue, what are the main priorities for a woman. Maybe she is more into career. Maybe she will tell you, oh, I'm kind and tender. Like maybe she just wants to be a mother, or she wants to be just a tender wife, housewife, or she is a very strong woman. She's a career woman. There are also such women in Ukraine and in other Western European countries, even in Russia. Uh, some of them are very educated, the majority of them, and they are very good in business. They have some business, smaller or bigger, but definitely it's not number one priority for a typical Ukrainian woman in life. So we can have education, business, and so on, but it's our money, it's our female money, or it's our female hobby. It will not give you uh, a wrong idea, hopefully, that she will be sponsoring you and your family. No. If this is your case, then you need an American or Western European woman. Our channel is about truth. Guys, don't hate me. Put your likes, please, under my video. Um, I try to help women and men understanding each other's better. I know all these differences in mentality and values from the West, East, Middle East, Europe, Asia, Africa, because I've been to all these continents. And I have nothing bad but pure intentions, just to show you the picture of what's going on, and it's up to you. What is your choice? The most important, I will sleep with happy, calm heart that I've shared with you the truth, which I've been investigating for all my life as a psychologist, as a traveler, and just as a woman with heart, with soul, and with self-respect. So, guys, number two question was how can you describe yourself while using 5 adjectives? So your woman will tell you um, what's important for her in life while describing her by 5 adjectives. If you know her better, maybe you can ask also what 5 habits or negative adjectives could she tell to you about yourself, but I think you can ask this only very late, before marriage probably, and mostly with a smile, in a light joking way. Other way, you don't want her to, feel angry and make drama and leave you, right? We women in Ukraine are beautiful, tender. We can be funny, but we have sense of humor, and we understand your jokes only on a level when we trust you, when we know you longer. And definitely remember about language barrier, about differences in mentality, so you don't want to offend her. So I told you the main two questions already, which you can ask on the first date. Number three question is, I think, the most important question so far, which will be the best to ask as soon as possible, hopefully on the first date. At least ask her these three questions on the first date, and you can continue with the next questions. And by the way, these questions also match for women asking men, just sometimes a little bit in a different way. So it hopefully will help both of you to get to know each other better. Just try to be honest, because when she or you lie, you will waste your time, guys, and whom you will make feeling or better, or how will you make your life better if you lie, right? So the one who will lie on all these questions definitely will lose, because the time will be lost, and the life will really definitely show what's going on in reality sooner or later. So there is no use to use each other's time and passion, nerves, right, and resources. Better to get to know if you should move and continue going on dates or not. That's the main point of these right questions. Number three question is, as I've told, one of the important questions. It's, what are your main values in marriage? And you can add in the end in life, because I try to make the questions in as big wide questions. So in one question you can hear many answers and get to know your person much better. So here you will definitely hear at least two answers or three answers. Number one will be, what are your main values in marriage? She will tell you definitely, like, maybe loyalty is very important for her, maybe motherhood is very important for her, maybe she's not ready for kids, or she has got a kid. Look, guys, the stories are different, and every man is absolutely different and needs a different kind of woman individually according to his qualities. And in Ukraine you will find all this range of beautiful people, women. I'm not only talking about face and body, I'm talking about personalities in general. Talented, beautiful creatures with different walks of life. Some of them have got kids, some of them have been married, some of them have never been married, never had kids. So everything is individual. Someone will be chosen by you according to your taste, definitely. So this will be number one answer you can hear from her. And if you ask her in a smart way, what are your main values in marriage and in life, definitely she will continue with sharing with you, hopefully honestly. And you also must share with her if she doesn't know what questions to ask, as some of us are shy, some of us are more confident and bold. All women are different in Ukraine, but mostly all beautiful and genuine and kind, So she will tell you what she values in life most of all, and you can hear in answer also what kind of things she cannot stand in relationship, in life. So it will be, I think, more than enough for you to know what she can handle and forgive in relationship, compromise, and what is not possible for her to stand in relationship, what she would not forgive you in a relationship. It doesn't mean that she will never forgive and she will hate you, but it will give you an idea that it's like a code of code of honor, guys. Uh, some people can forgive, for example, a betrayal, or unfortunately, I saw some women forgive an abuse, which I don't think is right, but we cannot judge these people because you never know the story, the whole story, but definitely abuse, betrayals are the worst things which do not have to exist in a love marriage. There is no place for these things in a love marriage. We're made to feel happier in marriage, right? Not to feel worse in marriage. So she will tell you what things she will probably forgive with time, but which things will make her divorcing a man if he does this. And you can also share with her what is for you beautiful, what is for you not acceptable. Because the West, the Middle East, the Ukraine, and are very, very different, guys. And sometimes what's beautiful for me is not understandable by some people in the West. And what is okay for some people in the West sometimes is absolutely ugly and not acceptable for me. And it's my personal thing. And we Ukrainian women are somewhere in between the Middle East and Asia, and between the Europe, I mean the Western Europe and the West, like America, Canada, and so on. So we are somewhere in between, and golden balance is always good, and that's why I think it's a good idea to marry a Ukrainian woman if she is the right person for you, if you're ready to do that, and if she really has these qualities what the majority of Ukrainian women have, because everywhere you will find different kind of people. So the nation is not responsible for that. We are responsible for our own only, uh, ourselves, our own mistakes, and our own goods, right? Good things we do. So, guys, number 4 question for you to ask your beautiful Ukrainian woman will be, do you think should a woman work? And here you can also ask her if she has a hobby or business, maybe some kind of work she likes. I will tell you honestly, this question is not very pleasant for us women to hear, but guys, you are going to choose a wife. It's better for you to know now than too late, when she's already in your country and when you're already married. And then, as many of you guys were sharing with me and with other streamers, when you find out that she doesn't want to do anything, right? And what you were expecting from her is absolutely not what she does, and what she expected from you is not absolutely what she got in your country. And then the disaster begins with fights, misunderstanding, just because you didn't clarify, guys, your frames and didn't discuss these important questions. Or maybe you discussed, you did your good, but someone was not honest. Maybe she, maybe you, somewhere deep in your heart. So if you're not ready, or she's not ready for the question about hobby and work, you can at least ask if she thinks a woman should work. And you will hear in this tricky question her opinion about women in general, her own opinion about work. Maybe you will hear even about her mother, or how it was in her family, who was the main breadwinner in Ukraine and in Russia, in Eastern European countries. As you know, a man is the main breadwinner, but also he is not allowed to be very dominant, and like machismo is not welcome in my country. But also um, like lazy men who want too much from their women. If he wants a beautiful, a young, and a mother, a wife, a sexy tigress in his house, but he also wants her to be tender and work 24/7 and earn money for their life. It doesn't happen, definitely. Those kind of foreign men, whom unfortunately I also met, thank God, not in Match Guarantee. In Match Guarantee, our people prepare you to what is our mentality, what kind of women you will meet, and who is more matchable for you. We have different tastes and different choices also for you guys. So definitely, at least you will have an idea of what will be the priority of your woman. Maybe she will have her business, but definitely you will be the main breadwinner in your family. Maybe she will prefer to be a housewife, but usually our women are so beautiful and talented. They always want to study something, they want to have hobbies, and they have time. We have time to be mothers, wives, sexy tigresses, I don't know, like a lioness, and smart woman, and interesting partner, uh, thoughtful friend, caring soulmate. So definitely she will do something in her life if she is a happy, realistic, nice woman. If she's fine, she doesn't have traumas and so on. If she is interested to herself and she wants to have a full life, but she just needs someone who will uh, be a leader in a family. Then it's okay, guys. Definitely she will have hobbies, and maybe she will have a business or work. It's her business. But if you hear absolutely something which doesn't match you, for example, she tells you, give me a few $1 billion and then I will meet you. Trust me, I met this kind of man who told me about this kind of women, and I was really very angry and unpleasantly shocked. But I also met men who were treating women also like, I don't know, in a very poor way, or with money or without money. So we're not talking about that. We're asking these questions to understand who is in front of us, guys. And as soon as you understand it, the better for you both, right, guys? Okay, number 5 question is what are your dreams and goals? Yeah, it's a question which you can ask not only your beautiful woman, but also a woman can ask her man about that, because women are making decisions, mostly Ukrainian women, feminine women mostly, with their heart. We are very emotional. We are not logical. Some of us sometimes are, but mostly not. And it's okay if she will only give you a few ideas about her dreams to you. It will be already a good step, uh, you know, a step forward to you, and she will open up to you when she feels like she's ready to share this information with you. It can be the second date or later. If you both are extroverts and very open, you can even ask this question on the first date. It's up to you guys. You have to feel what kind of partner you're dealing with and what kind of person you are and what are your main priorities, right? And it's important for women especially to get to know what are the goals of the man. By the way, the short-term goals and long-term goals, because all of Ukrainian women want stable men. We want stable life. We are not gold diggers. If we want a house and a car, and our man at least to have a stable job, even if he has some problems right now or somewhere in future it can happen. But we want to know that our man is stable. He will not start just drinking or abusing us because he cannot cope with his own problems, material problems or moral problems, right? And he will not try, like unfortunately some people do in ugly way, try to revenge on us for their unhappiness, because only weak person can hurt someone weaker than them, right? And that's why we Ukrainian women want strong men next to us. Strong means stable men on whom we can rely. Happier times and more difficult times happen with everyone. With a good Ukrainian women, you will overcome these times. They will still stand next to you, but we must know what are your goals, what have you achieved already, and what are your nearest plans and long-term plans. And yeah, you can ask the same question while talking to your woman. And if she wants, if it's important for her, she will share with you. Number 6 question is, where do you want to live and how? It's also a very important question, guys, because some women are used to a big city life and some women love nature. For example, a very simple fact, but imagine which shock a woman will have if she didn't check with you where you live, what is your lifestyle. She thought that you live in the downtown, in a big city somewhere, and you have a beautiful farm, you have achieved beautiful results in your little village or little town, in your community, and your lifestyle is beautiful, you're happy there. But she is not ready for that. She was expecting something else, and she will come there, she will have hysteria herself, and she will give a headache to you. We don't want this, because some women are also dreaming about a picturesque place, not necessarily in a big city, maybe somewhere in the mountains or next to the forest. Some women want to have a little beautiful house, stable life definitely, but a cozy life in a village, even with your loved one, and they don't mind to have to take care of some animals you have and to take care of the plants and so on. But it's very important for you to give her an idea, to show her by pictures, probably by videos, better by pictures and videos of your own house, of what's waiting for her, especially if you have some plants and animals to take care of, right? And she has to be ready to know what kind of life you can offer her, because definitely your routine and weekdays in a village will be absolutely different from routine and weekdays in a big city, where some women and men are used to a big city life. So it's important for you both guys to discuss where do you plan to live. And definitely in Ukraine, we have this tradition that mostly the man invites a woman to live in his house. It's nothing bad, it's just a tradition. It's been like this for centuries with our grandmoms, granddads, grandmoms, and granddads. So there is nothing bad in that, but just find a compatible person who sees plus or minus your routine and weekdays the same way in the same place like you usually spend. So you will both not be disappointed, and you will find a beautiful partner who will be so happy with you, no matter it's a big city or it's a village, but you have your house full of love. So romantic. Oh, guys, I noticed in my life that you can be very happy in a little place and you can be unhappy in the most luxurious place. It all starts from here, from us, how we feel, our relationship with ourselves, and then it's already relationships with our closed ones. After our mother, father, and other close people, it's our husband or wife. And only then it's our kids, then our friends, surrounding, job, and so on. So happiness depends on many things, but it starts here. So it doesn't really matter where you live, but you have to discuss with your woman your plans and your plans. And number 7 question is, what kind of relationship do you have with your parents? Or maybe you can ask her, what kind of childhood memories have you got? And here it's also a tricky question for both for women and a man. And don't be offended if she or he doesn't want to answer it, or they are not ready to answer it here and now. Maybe they need to get to know you better and longer, because this is definitely not the right question on the first date. Some people need time, they need to be prepared. It's a very deep question, it's a very personal question, but it will give you an idea if he or she was grown up in a full family, or maybe only with mom, only with dad, probably in orphanage, or mostly they have spent the majority of time with their grandmoms, granddad, and so on. And it's very important, guys, because it will give you an idea of how this woman or man feels about their family, what kind of memories do they have, and what kind of relationship do they have with mothers, with fathers, as it really influences on us, first of all, and on our relationships, especially with our opposite sex, and only then with all the surrounding, because we choose everything according to our experience of our childhood. It really influences on us, especially the age until 8, as I told you, because until 8, we are all, women and men, are like little angels. We don't understand what's good, what's right. We don't have critical thinking, and we just believe everything we see. And we sometimes unconsciously duplicate our mothers and fathers' behavior. Sometimes it's a good one, sometimes it's not a good one. Yes, Bubbly agrees with me. Thank you, guys. I really love you so much. You're so nice, and it's already time to finish our stream. So if there are some really important questions you want to hear answer for, ask me again next Monday. I'll have for you a very interesting topic again. So remind me if you want to hear an answer from me personally on some specific question from you. Put your like right now. I love your likes. It makes me happy. And please subscribe after liking this video. Hit the bell icon and make sure you will never miss my streams, which are mostly Monday and Tuesday, sometimes Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. So you will make sure you will never miss any of my stream and any of the streams of other ladies doing for you it every day at random times. Guys, if you love our streams and you want to support us, please share the truth we're sharing with you, and we would appreciate if you really share this love by subscribing and sharing it with all those people you love. It can be your colleagues, your friends, your loved ones who need to know more about family values and the tricks between a relationship for women and men, especially with Ukrainian feminine women and you guys, male men. Uh, Hit the bell and you will not miss my and other streams. Guys, I just wanted to say that we are super grateful for all of your donations that we have made. Continuing our mission every month possible. So big молодец means good job done, you're a good boy to all of you. To cover expenses, can you imagine? All we need is 40 followers to donate a small Starbucks coffee cup daily. So remember, our mission of Ukraine Dating.tv channel is to educate Western men with the truth about Ukrainian women to increase your real chances of marrying Ukrainian women and create international marriage and family. Our top 3 donors for today are Thomas Ramsey, John Suniga, and Juan Vasquez. Our big thank to our 3 top donors. We're giving them founding member status, which comes with a special privilege, including one free $75 value Zoom coaching session with Jana. So $1,903 was donated by Thomas Ramsey, $938 were donated by John Suniga, and $621 was donated by Juan Vasquez. Thank you for your likes. Continue. I like it. I love it. Our other 10 top donor list includes, and we want to shout out to our additional top donors, including $403 by Jacob Dickinson, $206 donated by Anton Norji, $197 donated by JC Oli and Kevin Irwin, $196 donated by Grant Smith, and $193 donated by Carson Hicks. Also, $101 donated by William Erger, $97 donated by Rodney Podesta, and $97 donated by Bradford Hazard. We've got $62 donated by Jesse Kelly as well. Thank you guys for supporting our mission of Ukraine Dating.tv channel. Let's continue the same way and spread love and help more people to find compatible partners. Woohoo! Our donation link is going to be here in your comments right now. Here you are, please, guys. So all the important links and information will be always in the description below this video and sometimes here in comments. So guys, thanks to all of you for being with me here tonight. I will see you the next Monday. Let me think. I hope that we'll be talking about the next topic, how to avoid scammers, liars and manipulators among beautiful Ukrainian ladies. I hope it's a very important topic which all of decent men should hear. So let's help all nice decent men to find beautiful decent people, and we've got many of these beautiful women in Ukraine and all around the world. So guys, let me finish this stream while thanking to all of you. Thanks a lot for your time. See you on Monday, and I want to finish this beautiful stream on a positive note, so to say, with our little video about Ukraine Dating.tv channel and our main mission. Пока-пока, Vat-Vat. Thank you for your time. See you on Monday. Пока-пока, dear Vat-Vat and all the guys. I really I'm looking forward to meeting you again. Love and be loved, because all of you, all of us deserve it. And we feminine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies are waiting for you to do your inner job and to do your first steps to find us. See you.
Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day for you. 7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Now you have the opportunity to video chat free 7 days a week with different, beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest, burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might just discover what makes us mysterious Ukrainian women tick. Okay, so we will see you live every day over at ukrainedating.tv.